We're used to seeing Annie Mahle in the 207 kitchen at Omain Studios, but Annie is a woman of many talents. She, for many years, has co-captained a schooner with her husband. She's a cookbook author and has a website called At Home with Annie.
Her recent blog on the website offers suggestions for experiential gifts for the foodie in your life. She not only offers ideas, but also creative ways to present those ideas. I talked with her to learn more. You are all things cooking, tiny kitchens, in the kitchen, in the galley, and you have this blog, and your latest blog is about experiences as gifts versus items.
I think we like to surround ourselves with the things that we love, and there's nothing wrong with that. And yet, I think, especially over time, we end up surrounding ourselves yet again and again and again without saying if something's coming in, then something else has to go out. I think we've all been surrounded more by our stuff in general than in previous years. So I think I became more aware of the things that I have and the things I don't need. These days in particular, I just want to be with my people and I want to do fun things. How do we gift someone something that they can open, which is evocative of the experience that we're going to plan and have together, but isn't just a little, tiny little card?
So you really kind of took it one step further with think about the experience, think about what that might look like, and then think about what you can wrap up to give as a representation of that upcoming event that you're going to do together. I thought the idea of the handmade kitchen tools was so lovely especially these are ideas for foodies, and those are so lovely to have in your kitchen.
If you're standing in your kitchen making something that's handmade, the things that I love to use, the tools I love the most are my wooden spoons that are I love wooden spoons no matter what, but if someone made it for me, or someone I know locally made it, I treasure those things.
The other idea that you had that I love too was those subscription gifts for folks who may not be right nearby, far away, and the beautiful bouquet of flowers that arrives every month, or if they're cheese lovers, the cheese that arrives every month. That's going to be a reminder all year long that you were thinking about them and still are.
Right. And then you can still support local. So you can either support local where you are, or you can support local wherever your loved one is. And the other thing I found is that sometimes I've done those subscriptions for 3 months rather than over the course of a year. It's the 3-month block right after Christmas when it's kind of, like it's a little bit of a
those are harder months.
Yeah.
Date night opens up, of course, all kinds of ideas for how to be creative to present that and what you would present as a gift that might go along with date night. And I love the idea of that you were thinking, create it yourself. And then if there's a dish that you're going to make, maybe that special pan is the gift that you give or something along those lines.
Right. Pieces of one of the ideas was if you're going to make paella, then get all of those specialty ingredients, the rice and the saffron, especially with date night. I think that there is a potential tendency to say, oh, we'll do that, but not do it. And if you have the thing, so don't say you're going to do date night and don't do it. You show your person, the one that you say that you love more than anything else in the world, you show them, I commit to you on this, about this, I commit. And then you have things that go with it. I think that feels more concrete, like, oh yeah, that thing really is going to happen. They're going to plan it. They're going to do it. It's going to happen. I believe that.
And I have something to look forward to as well when you receive a gift like that. Tell me a little bit about some of your ideas around an outdoor experience as a gift.
Yeah, so to me, those are ones where you either have a guide, it's an actual planned thing, like you've never gone kayaking before, so you take a kayaking class, or you have a guide that takes you or something like that. But it could also be that you haven't explored a certain area of Maine, and you say, okay, we're going to go to the Western Mountains, and I've got this hike based on what our experience level is. I've got this hike I've researched it. I know that I think we should do this one. It's probably going to take us 2 hours. We're going to, maybe go here for a little snack, stop here and have a little snacky thing here. And then we're going to go for a hike, and then we're going to come back down and we're going to stop here for dinner or some other sampling of food. Like, to me, the food is the excuse to go anywhere, right? So figure out where along the way are those places that you maybe have heard about, but you've never actually gone to.
Now, Annie's got so many more great ideas. The blog, again, is Top 10 Experiential Gifts for the Foodie in Your Life. Her website is at athomewithannie.com, where she offers cooking instruction, including a recipe for an easy pie crust that I might have to try. You can also access her blog and her newsletter and see her latest cookbook, The Tiny Kitchen Cookbook.